Good morning. Today on the Plant Pro, we are just outside the URI Outreach Center where I work to get some tips on everyday tools that'll help you get the gardening job done. So here to give us those tips is URI Master Gardener Mary Mason. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Sejal.
All right, well, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I know you're always making my life easier. I know you're making the viewers' lives easier. So tell us, what are the tools that you cannot live without in the garden?
Well, this is all part of my gardening toolkit.
Okay, so this
And
is like your toolbox.
This is my toolbox. And it's a trug that can be used to collect weeds. It carries all of my tools. You can also mix fertilizer in it or
Soil,
anything else.
potting
So
mixes?
it's wonderful.
All right.
As far as my favorite tools, again, I start every day with these tools and I end the day by putting them back in here.
All right.
My absolute favorite is what is called the hori-hori knife,
Okay.
or the Japanese farmer's knife.
Right.
It's great for digging, for weeding, for cutting plastic bags open.
Okay, so a little bit of
it's
everything.
Ideal.
I know I
Ideal.
wanted one really bad the other day when I was trying to divide this hosta, and it was quite the challenge. And I kept saying, "Where's Mary's hori-hori knife?" So it's a multi-purpose tool.
It is, and it is mail order.
Okay,
just
so kind of a
check
hard one
online
to
and
find.
see,
Hori-hori, I think it starts with an H,
hori-hori,
right?
H-O-R-I.
All right, what's next?
Pruners. Always have a good set of pruners
Right.
with you. You never know when you're going to need them.
Yeah,
So
okay,
pruners are
pruners.
important.
Curious about this one.
This one is used for removing rocks.
Okay.
So for $1 at the dollar store, instead of ruining wonderful hand tools
that will bend,
that
right?
will bend, use this to pry
Oh
out
my gosh,
rocks.
brilliant.
Gloves and knee pads are essential.
Okay, so I can borrow my son's skateboarding knee pads then.
Yes, you can.
Okay, but they are crucial. They really do help sometimes,
Then
depending on
you
what
can
you're
find
working
them
in.
anywhere.
Right,
So,
okay.
And your bug spray and suntan lotion. But then the other thing that I use a trowel and a weeder.
Okay.
But as I get older, my hands start to get fatigued on a really
I
skinny,
see. So
skinny handle.
you're making it ergonomic here.
I am indeed. Just by using the foam that you can buy. It's foam insulation for pipes.
And I have to say, it really is quite the difference.
And your hand just does not get fatigued.
Okay, that's really great. Now
So-
tell us, what is this big tool over here?
Well, for my one favorite long-handled tool, this is
Yeah.
called a Stirrup Ho,
Okay.
or an oscillating hoe,
No, we call it a hula hoe at
a
home.
hula hoe, and it's great for surface weeding.
Right.
So rather, if you're not down on your knees, you can just
Yeah.
sit there and go back and
This
forth.
one really comes in handy for us in our vegetable garden. We have long rows, and we can just get in there and not have to go down on our knees and just, like you said, get those surface weeds out almost effortlessly.
Right.
Yeah.
And with these kind, always make sure that you've got a nice long
All right.
handle.
Sounds
and
good.
let the tool do the work.
All right, Mary, we're out of time, but this was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you've got any questions on tools, you can visit the Turn to 10 website and send me an email. From URI's Outreach Center, I'm Sejal Lanterman, and we'll see you next time on the Plant Pro.